Today I wanted to share with you what I bring to a wedding, and I wanted to show you how all my stuff is packed up right here out on the floor, and then we'll go through each piece one by one. Okay, so here are all the pieces that I bring with me to a wedding. Even if I travel, I usually bring most of the stuff. I am traveling more now, so I am going to kind of go through my plans and what I'm going to do to kind of slim down for traveling, and I'll let you know maybe at a future date later this month if those things work out. So if I'm traveling, I will take with me, I have in the past, this is my Airport International Think Tank bag. My rolling bag has everything in here, all my equipment and backups. This is my photo bag. It's actually empty right now, so I can just throw this in my carry-on bag if I'm just traveling for a weekend for a wedding. It doesn't take up too much room. And this is what I use to strap around my waist. I don't know if you can see it. I use this to strap around my waist while I'm at a wedding. I will pack this the day before the wedding so there's less stuff in here, and then this will be loaded. The thing that's cool about this, all your roses go right inside. You can fit 4 in here, the 72 to 200 with like a 50 above that, and then 2 more on the side. It has a pocket in the front for your CF cards, memory cards, pockets for water bottles, your phone, just extra things for a flash. So it's really nice. It sits right on your waist. You can also get a strap that I have to go over your shoulder, but I prefer the waist because my camera's already on my shoulder. So that would usually come with me. The other thing that I've been bringing with me is my lighting setup for for the formal shots that I would do inside the church. So I would have an Alien B, and I have this Alien B 1600. Looks like this. And then I put that on my light stand. I'll show you the light stand, and then I have a big softbox that goes around that. The thing about traveling with this is it's really heavy and I don't have an actual bag to put it in. I can't bring it on the plane with me, so I end up having to put it in my checked luggage, and that runs the risk of having that break. So I'm trying to get stuff away from that now that I bought some more powerful small speed lights and using a umbrella that's compact that I can bring in my carry-on that's not going to get broken. So quickly through, this is my light stand bag. I have checked this before too. It just has light stands in it, so nothing that's going to break. Sometimes I'll wrap some towels around things, but I have found a lot nicer hard case that I'm going to look at getting. So in here I have a light stand. It's a Westcott light stand. The thing I like is it has this, I don't even know what this is called, it's Photo Flex. Little jig, it just screws onto the top and it can bend up and down. This is what I put my flash on at receptions for the dance to do rim lighting and for side lighting detail shots. So I can put the flash up on here. And this can just go right around with me during the reception and dance. For lighting for the formal shots, again, I said I use that light stand, but I use a softbox. And that is this, it's a Westcott softbox. It's umbrella style, so it just pops right open. Just like an umbrella would. I mean, you get the idea. It's a square softbox, 24 inches I think. And then this white just velcros down and my light sits inside of that. So this is really cool because you can put any light stand up through the bottom of it and any light attached. So I could just do a speed light if I wanted to. And then it's just really compact when it breaks down. And then I also have a small shoot into reflective umbrella that I'm going to start using, and I might get another one to do both sides for lighting for formals to be more compact for travel. Okay, so finally, the big bag, push this up to the side. My big bag is my rolling bag. It's very heavy. It's all the good things in it. First, this front pocket, I just put, kind of becomes a trash pocket at some point because it's just easy access. I can throw things in it. Batteries that are old that I need to recharge, or some spare batteries, bungee cords, Advil, screws for screwing my pocket whizzers into the camera. And there's pockets and stuff. I really don't even use this. It doesn't stay organized in the front. It's just that quick, easy access pocket that I can grab to. It also has a nice stretchy front pocket that I put like my client information in going to the wedding, or I can slip the laptop in there as well. So opening it up, there are some nice pockets in the front that I keep some batteries in, some manuals, battery cassettes, film if I'm shooting film can stay in here, cords, small cords, things like that. Everything else on the bottom is all the big stuff, all the gear. So I'll go through that hopefully quickly. My big main camera is the 5D Mark II. Actually, and I'll take a quick shot of this at the end so you can see what it all looks like when it's all in the bag. Because there's a lot of stuff in here, maybe more than should be. So I have the 5D Mark II. It does have the grip on it. It stays better in that way with the grip. Stores better that way. I also have a 30D that doesn't have a grip on it. That's sitting right next to the 5D Mark II. And some spare batteries. I have a charger. I use the Energizer 15-minute charger. I have one of these. I have some extra ones, but I only just take one for travel. And then I have next to that my film Canon EOS 3 35mm camera that I can fit all the lenses on that I use on my other Canon equipment, so I don't have to have extra lenses for that. Extra battery chargers for the camera batteries. I keep all my cards in this Tamarack Digital Series envelope. What I like about this is it has all the slots here, but then if you open up way in the back here, there's one long slot, so all my used cards can just go right in here. I don't have to see if the card is used or not. I can just put everything right in that one slot. They are stored in the Boda bag during the wedding, and then right before I leave, I take all of the cards out, put them in here, and strap it to my belt so that it's with me and the cards are at my side for the rest of the time. Okay. So I have my Sekonic light meter. I have for flash, for lighting, I have Vivitar 285 HV. I have two of these. I decided I'm only going to carry one for now because I have the other Canon flashes. But this is what I use for my room lighting. It's really cheap. They're like 80 bucks. And I can plug a Pocket Wizard into them. And I use them for rim lighting and for side lighting for reception shots, and I can still use the Pocket Wizard with it. So I have that, and then the two other flashes I have the Canon. This is the 580EX2, and then I also have, I think it's the 430, which was my main light until I got the 580. So the 430EX. I don't use that much anymore, it's just for backup. Another camera body I keep in here, believe it or not, is my Contax, my medium format camera. It's a Contax 645. Has an 80mm lens on it. I keep it all housed together just like this and right in its own spot. And then in that same kind of area I have 3 Pocket Wizards. And what's nice is I have these screws cut, and we can put these underneath, screw them underneath the camera, and then it's all connected and wired together, instead of using the Velcro or a bungee cord or something like that when I'm using those with the camera. Extra batteries, I have the, this is the Ready Light 20 Sun Pack light, and this is what I would use for a backup if my Vivitar were to break somehow, then I could use this for rim lighting and for detail shots. Okay, and then finally for lenses that I carry with me, so I have a macro lens. This is 100mm. This is the old Canon macro. I would love the new one, but it's too expensive. I can't afford it, and for only using it for macro, for the most part, I only use it for the macro shots. I can't justify spending $1,000 on a new lens. So this one works, gets the job done. It's a 100mm macro. I have the 24-70. This was probably close to within one of the first Canon L lenses that I bought. It has a good range. It's 2.8 aperture. It just kind of can do a little bit of everything. I use this pretty much for, it's my only wide lens, the 24 part of it. So I have it always in case I need a wide shot. But I do tend to use this a lot at the dance during the reception because I love the wide angles of the groups dancing, and I think it just gives a cool effect. I would love to, I've tried the 24mm. I like that effect better, especially since the aperture can go a lot lower, so I feel that it gives the picture a little bit more depth. And 35mm 35mm would also be great. But that means I have to find room for 2 more lenses. Well, probably 1 more if I got rid of this. So this one just does the job, and it's just in 1 lens. So that's why I still keep it. I have the 70-200. It's right here, 70-200 owl image stabilizing lens. This is great for all the ceremony shots that you need to get close up. This is pretty much the only time I use that lens. And then my 2 favorite, the 50 that I've had for quite a while, the 50-1.2. I love this lens. This is great, and it'll do pretty much everything I want. This is the signature lens, I guess, that I would say that gives me the look that I'm going for. And then my new favorite that I just bought and started using in January is the 85. I love this lens. It gives great depth, beautiful, beautiful backgrounds, and it's just a really fun lens. It's a little harder to use, a little slower at focusing, and a little limiting at times, but when you use it, it can give you really beautiful, beautiful shots. And I do not put any lens hoods on my lenses. There are times where I would like to use them, but I just do not have space in this bag to have hoods attached to these lenses while I'm traveling. So I do not use lens hoods and usually don't have a problem with that at all. So I do not have them stored in here. I think that's it. That's my main equipment for when I'm shooting weddings and traveling. If you have any questions, please leave a comment, and thank you for watching.